You are about to listen episode 3 of the message titled The Truths. This is going to be episode by episode of a message I titled The Truths. As I was explaining on episode 1 and 2 about how spirits are manipulating families and communities in order to steal their blessings, I stopped at a man offering himself as a sacrifice so that he can protect his family and in turn become a god over his family and therefore receiving sacrifice and controlling those territory. So to continue in that light, when this man become a god, his children will begin to give him sacrifice. These children, as he's giving him sacrifice, they are worshiping him. Any spirit that near there will be dealt with according to the spiritual law. So, spirits keep away. Now, children are multiplying from family to a clan, from a clan to a community. From a community, they began to spread. And as they're spreading, he expects the sacrifice that are given to him to increase. If they did not increase that sacrifice or those sacrifices, he punished them with pain, with poverty, and make them cry. In fact, that target of becoming an immortal beneficiary or becoming the God over his children, over his offspring, make him an everlasting beneficiary of whatever that their 10th generation or the 11th or 100th generation will have to make. So tomorrow they will tell you have done something taboo. They began to make themselves ceremonies like to worship the god of yam Njoko, the god of yam who produced yam for them. They began to worship and make celebrations to thank a mortal man that turned himself immortal. The man that he was created by God, who offered himself just because of he offered himself as a sacrifice. I want you to know that sacrifice is a very deep thing, respected by God and all spirits. So whatever sacrifice you are doing right now for your family, make sure that it's worth it. Whatever sacrifice now you are doing for the kingdom, I want you to know that you will definitely receive its reward. Whatever sacrifice can never go unrewarded, be it good sacrifice or bad sacrifice. Then at the long run, if some of members of that man's family decide not to worship him again and find a god of all gods or something else, just they want to stop worshiping him and be on their own, he began to cause enmity between them. He began to punish them. He began to appear in their dreams, causing problem between them, so that they will come when he's causing the problem, so that you come and seek him. He can now greedily demand for whatever he wants, just to make sure that you people are enslaved by him. His target is not what you are giving to him. His target is to keep you enslaved, for you to always do his bidding. Whatever you want to sell, whatever you want to work, whatever you do, so that you will totally depend on him, who cannot even depend on himself. God is the controller. The Holy Spirit of God is the Lord of all spirits. So do not allow anybody or any spirit cajole you or manipulate you into worshiping them. So these spirits are the ones that manifest to you in the dreams with the faces of people, claiming to be witches and wizards or whatever, so to cause enmity between you. Listen to me. I will explain to you more about that in my next episode. Okay? Share this, continue sharing it, and let people hear. Let people hear. You'll be doing yourself a good thing. On my next On my next episode, I'm going to tell you how they cause enmity between you and your families. Thinking to show you thinking that those are your enemies. It was your ancestors that are your enemies. Talk to you later. Thank you. Do you want a miracle? What are you waiting for? Share this video now.